Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. You join me at a very, very tired moment. Oh, it's been one of those nights. It's been one of those nights. One of those nights when you just wish it was weekend already. But unfortunately, after tonight, still have 2 more nights to go, so no such luck. Hope everyone is doing well. It's been a fairly eventful week, I suppose, online. Tonight has actually also been eventful, but hopefully not for too much longer. Give me a second. I always know when I'm feeling tired because I start talking a bit differently. So, what's everyone been up to tonight? I'm just altering a few things. Hello. Just bear with me. I'm finally getting a break. Oh, there's my head. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I usually like to take my what I would call lunch break a little bit earlier than this, but I wasn't able to. So what has my week consisted of this week? Well, I actually appeared on Michelle Marie Delaney's channel, just as on our panel, just chatting away. It was quite good. You know, it was different. I hadn't done anything like that for a while. I used to do a lot of stuff like that back in 2012. That's another story. Give me a second, guys. I think I'm pretty much caught up everything I need to do. I'm not sure. I might be right, I might be wrong. I can definitely hear it in my voice that I am feeling tired. Tired. I'm looking for something which I can't find. I hate it and I can't find something. See, I was listening to the end of Michelle's stream, so I've actually got that stuck in my head now. Oh. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my gloves. I think maybe Sarah stolen them. I think she might have just done that. Now guys, I mention this Sarah person quite a lot. Hold on a second. Yeah, I should do it. Sarah's a good friend of mine. Oh, that's bright. Somebody I play a lot of games with. Mentally. Nah, I'm joking. Hold on. There we go. And yeah, we just we play a lot of Dead by Daylight. I think we've mentioned CT Clamor. If you're kicking around at some point, and you do decide to rewatch the stream, have a look. And I think you mentioned something about, what was it? You got it on Microsoft, but it's all cross play. Like you can play it on PS4, PS5, Xbox, PC gamers can all play it at the same time now, so it's all cross play, which is the way quite a few games are going now. I think Google Stadia. I might be wrong with that one, but hey, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm just absolutely exhausted tonight. Exhausted. Just don't feel like doing anything. But I've had no choice tonight. I've had to really be here, there, and everywhere tonight, so it's been a bit hectic. So, everyone else been up to much? Apart from solving mysteries and talking about robot voices and so I do find it a lot. I do find it quite funny. I mean, this is the sort of stuff that you know I do find it that funny, even though it's not funny if it's affecting someone else. Okay, that's different. I've got to keep an eye on something here. That seems alright. We seem to be fine. But yeah, it seems there's been a bit of robotising going on. Hey, these things happen. These things happen. When you're out on YouTube, when you're out online, I mean, there is the number one. I don't like to say the word you're vulnerable, but you're putting yourself out there, so you've got to expect some sort of flack. Although it doesn't excuse it. It doesn't excuse it whatsoever. But these things happen, and I've had my share of it. I mean, I've had my share of it. When I used to do this on a more regular basis, I used to get, I mean, if you look at some of the old videos, I mean, I can't even think which ones they are as well. I was getting videos of just strange things like marriage proposals, people telling me that, you know, they're gonna do things to my animals, even though I had no animal at the time. I had no pets or nothing at the time. I have got a pet. I've got a cat, a 1.5-year old cat. She features in some of the videos, but that's about it. I used to have dogs. My last dog was a Doberman Pinscher. Beautiful dog. But unfortunately she had to be put down. And before that I had an Irish Setter. Another fantastic dog. But that was well before I had this one. Oh, I was looking after another dog. Well, it was going to be mine, and then the dog was too destructive. So when I was leaving the house for work, even when I was doing day shifts, the dog was just so difficult to actually, I don't know, well, to train to be okay, like by itself or with somebody else, you know. So, excuse the itching, guys. I bleach my shirt tonight. In fact, I bleach my shirts most nights, because I like to make sure they're as white as possible. But sometimes I put far too much bleach on it, and then when you do that, you start itching like a, you know, like an MF. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating at the moment. See, it's right in my cuff, sorry, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Oh, I mean, why am I scratching down here? I didn't bleach my trousers. Well, not as far as I know, anyway. Otherwise, they would be white, and I would not be coming into work with a white suit on. No, this crap gets dry cleaned, so because it's got to be. We do get like discounted dry cleaning here, which is good because you can even throw your own, you know, your own personal like suits and stuff into the mix as well, which is pretty good of them, you know, at a discounted price because dry cleaning is expensive anyway. But hey ho, a lot of times I don't bother with it. I just throw everything into the wash, you know, the machine at home, or sometimes I'll use the ones here. If they ever decide to say to me, can I do a double shift? A double shift here would consist of doing, say, your 10 hours sleeping in one of the bedrooms, and then doing the shift again. But anyway, yeah, let's get all that boredom talk out of the way, because I feel like I am being bored tonight. Why am I doing this? Sorry guys. I'm not usually as uncouth as this. Well, I am, but Yeah, but it was good to be on somebody else's panel for the first time in a long time. I've done many dual streams with people, triple streams with people, and they're always, oops, I knew this was going to happen. For goodness sake, I knew this was going to happen. Hold on, there's got to be a way to fix this. Anyway, there is something I need to do anyway. Look at this, look at this. I look quite rough around the edges tonight. As I say, I'm really, really tired. I think what I'm needing is an actual holiday. I'm needing some time off. But the thing is, you don't want to complain too much because, you know, jobs lately have been quite scarce, you know. I don't know, I've been in this job for a long time, although this particular position, not for that long, but here's hoping if things get busier, which they should do. We're actually getting a lot of private tenants now coming in, because we do have private apartments as well as the other ones, and plus we've got the business centre down the road, we've got the care home out in the countryside. I was talking on panel about that on Michelle's channel, and yeah. So guys, feel free to drop in if anyone wants to, of course, and say hello. It helps me out. You know, I'm just taking my lunch. I'm just having some coffee. I've got chili with me. I'm just not in the mood for it. I'm just not. You ever get nights like that when you just, or days? Depends if whatever times you're working, or if you're not working, if you're at home just making dinner. And sometimes if you make dinner for like tons of people, you just can't be bothered eating it, you know, and that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. So it's like, it's exactly how I'm feeling right now. And that beeping sound you might hear is a machine that I need to fix. Well, not fix. Well, I need to fix it in a way. I need to sort it. Let's put it that way. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah. Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet one. I'm just trying to think of some new ventures to do. I was thinking about it earlier on. I was going to take my lunch break, and then all of a sudden the phone started going, and I had to drive a few miles down there and deal with not an irate person. That's not fair. That's being unfair. The person was fairly reasonable in the end. But when you're dealing with 3 sites, it does happen. You know, you do get people that are like, why is there nobody here? Why is there no one here? You know, and it's like, well, because it's just me on. Okay, we've got a couple of people kicking around upstairs, but they're just, I say just, I mean, every part of the cog and the wheel is important. They're just doing a few of their extra jobs just now, and they're essential, so yeah. So yep, I just thought I'd go live for a little while. Obviously nobody's on. It's very quiet. I don't know, I'm just feeling the whole lack of atmosphere tonight from just everything. I think it's just the fact that I'm exhausted, and I don't know what really else to say about it. Just a coffee night. Work's been pretty much hectic since I came in, which is it's good in a way. You know, it's good. Hey Sarah, how you doing, darling? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in by. I've got you on 2 screens. I've got you in this one and another one. What's that second symbol? Yes, I have my coffee. You know me, Sarah, I cannot do without it. Sarah, I was just saying, I am really, really, really tired tonight. even more so than usual, and I just can't wait to go home. So I'm thinking I might actually not head home too early. I might just maybe head home an hour earlier, so get somebody in, um, just to sort of cover, because I know there's somebody else down there that could easily cover here. So I think what it is, I'm needing to catch up on a lot of proper sleep, because I'm finding lately that I'm not actually. I'm doing like the 10 hours or whatever. I'm getting home, and I'm getting like 3 4 hours sleep max, and it's caught up on me a bit tonight. But yeah, apart from that, Sarah, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Um, have you been doing anything yourself special? And I don't know if I've spoken to you since Valentine's Day. Were you in the mood for love? I don't know. 'Cause I certainly wasn't. I do, Sarah. I mean, I know one thing for sure, Sarah. Once I've had once this, once the shift is done, I know for a fact I will sleep well today, tonight, whatever. You know, I know it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I've spoken to you guys since Valentine's Day. Yeah, I don't know if you heard. Yeah, you did say you heard my interview. Well, I was being interviewed on somebody else's channel. It was nice. It was a nice change. We hadn't done that for so long. Well, we used to do it. I mean, others and a few others, just talking on stream and stuff like that. But the microphone, the system that I was using was Google Meets, and the microphone wasn't that compatible with it, so it wasn't. I wasn't really coming across very loud, you know. So it was a bit frustrating. So and she was like saying, "Turn up your mic," and I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to turn up the volume on this thing because I'd never used this thing before. So of course I'm stressing out, clicking away less. You know. But it was fine in the end. It was good. It was good. But yeah, as you saw what happened on the actual stream, that's a regular thing apparently, and I know that does happen. In this country, if you do that, I mean, they really go after the person. They're pretty good at dealing with that sort of thing here. And they're quite, and you're allowed to have the information of the person that's done it. So you can, yes, so it's, I think America, you guys must have something different. You're not allowed to actually publish that information. We shouldn't be publishing anyone's information, you know, that's for sure. Unless you're, I don't know, 50 or on board, because I think that's pretty much the people that have been doing it, you know. So that was me. So what are you up to tonight? You up to anything exciting? I was just saying on. Yeah, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. It was fun. It was fun. It's the sort of thing I like to do anyway. I like to be able to interact with people. You know me, Sarah. I like to. Obviously, I couldn't tell. I couldn't talk about the same sort of jokes that maybe we would talk about. You know, about dying and Dead by Daylight being chopped up and stuff like that, and you know, because people might have thought I was a weirdo, which is true. No, but only we know that. And that's different. That's different. You know, we can accept that. But yeah, I'm just feeling the strain a bit tonight. I was saying earlier on, I've been bleaching my shirts, so I've been overdoing the bleach, and obviously once I've been drying, the bleach is still on them, and I've made myself a little bit itchy lately by doing it, so I'm gonna have to just stop maybe with the bleach. I'm getting a bleach obsession. You know, I'm getting addicted to bleach. The thing is, I used to love the smell of bleach, I still do, but I nearly gassed my family once by putting bleach on the radiators and then saying, "Oh, he's cold, I'll turn the heating on." Now, of course, these radiators are covered in bleach. Not covered, but they were sprayed in bleach. And of course, bleach started to fill the room. And people started doing this. Thinking, okay, and I thought, what's going on? So basically, I almost chemical attacked my family. So, in fact, that's pretty much what I did do. Guys, thanks for the likes. There's been quite a few already, but feel free to say something. Feel free to speak. It's always nice to see. It can be, and it nearly was toxic for my entire family by nearly poisoning them with a chemical. And just got in trouble. Terrorist attack on his own family. Domestos was the culprit. Well, so was Mr. Scott. Imagine, most people use Semtex or explosives. I use Domestos. And yeah, so or Vortex. I don't know. There's so many. Do you get Domestos over there? Is Domestos a brand of bleach over there? My coffee is cold, but I don't mind it like that. It's fine. Oh, it's actually quite funny tasting. So what are you doing tonight? You up to anything? You doing anything fun? I need to do something. I wouldn't quite call it fun. Well, I suppose it could be fun. Let me just check. Keys. Oh no, I don't have my keys. Oh, that could be risky. My gum gloves. And the gear seal. Nah, I had no choice. I had to pick up something not very nice tonight. Well, it was rotten food, but I didn't use the old my trusty versions. I had to use other ones. Welcome to the Bar of Love. Even though there's not much love going on right now because it's empty. And there's me in the mirror. I'm waiting for the man in the mirror. That's my attempt at singing. So, this beeping is this thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse my language, guys. I'm using the Lord's name in vain. So, do you know, I don't mind doing stuff like this. Because I know when I'm away, the people that are meant to do it, they end up not doing it. So I tend to end up doing it. And of course the old director comes in, he's like, even though he's nearly 90, he's quite a strict man. But in a good way, because he's built this business up from scratch, so I don't blame him for being like that. Oh God, of course the door closes on me. Well, today I went shopping to Bath and Body Works, and you bought a candle and hand sanitizer. Nice. What kind of I was going to say flavour, but I suppose you could say that. What kind of scent was it, Sarah? What kind of I need to think of a way to keep that door open. Use this. It's difficult when you're holding a phone. I've got quite a few of those sort of things. That might work. I should do it. Oh, come on, don't be a dick, that's it. There we go. Was it a particular scent? Was it like raspberry, strawberry, something like that? Oh my God. It's funny, I go from doing phoning people in Dubai to cleaning out a coffee machine, but hey, it's got to be done. Because people like their coffee, including myself. Although I don't drink out of that machine, I've got my own coffee. I prefer it. Hey, Blood, how you doing, my friend? You catch me doing a menial task, but it's all good. I don't mind doing it. It's technically my lunch break, so well, it is my lunch break. So just thought I'd just spend it cleaning out a coffee machine. How is life treating you, my friend? Come on, Sarah, I want to know about more of the candles. I need more information. Blood, what have you been up to lately, buddy? There we go, nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh, so just let that dry, and I'll let one of the lovely ladies that come in the morning, they can, at least I've washed it for them, they can do the rest which they're meant to do. What else? Oh, I need to clean this out. I don't need to, but I'm doing it anyway. Because I hate it when I come in and I say to them, have you cleaned out the coffee machine? Have you done this? Have you done that? They're like, yes, of course, yeah. And then you come and look at it and it's, it's never done. Well, not always, but a lot of time it's not. They'll say they've done it, but they haven't. Okay, pineapple, mango candle, and hand sanitizer, scent, island margarita, Honolulu, hibiscus paradise. They smell like, they sound really nice. I've never heard of those. Well, I've heard of, I know what those are, but I've never seen them in candle form. You know, bet they smell amazing. We have a lot of hand sanitizer around here, but it doesn't smell like that. It smells like vodka. Maybe I should start drinking it. Might get me through the shifts quicker. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think drinking hand sanitizer would be a wise move, not even for me. Sorry about the mask, guys. I don't even need to wear it in here. We don't need to wear them when we're on our own, so anyway, that's that part done. So I don't really need to do anything else. If anyone phones, they phone, so that's another thing as well. See when you're working your own and you go away to do a menial task or just any sort of task. And of course the phone always goes when you're away from the desk. It's just sod's law, but it hasn't done it tonight, so hey. Yep, this is the Bar of Love. This is where some of our guests can come and do some of their, I don't know, chatting, I guess, whatever they do. But that computer's quite old. It never really gets used now. So, and guys, look, no snow. It's finally gone. It's really mild now. But it's not going to last. It's meant to be back to being Baltic next week. So we're just going to enjoy this. And yeah, that will be nice. Well, Blood, my day has been okay. I'm very tired. I'm looking forward to a bit of time out. I always say that. I say that on the first night. And I'm like, I wake up and I'm back on shift and I'm like, I could really do with a holiday. I'll have 2 weeks in Barbados. I get back and I'm like, I could really do with a holiday. Talking of holidays, guys, it looks like, I don't know about other countries, but it looks like we might be able to be getting ours, properly, things are looking really optimistic. As I say, they're vaccinating so many people. It's millions a day now. So they're honestly looking at this thing being done by May. Schools go back on Monday. So our infection rates have dropped from 60,000 a day to nearly like 7,000 a day in the space of just a month. So I think there must be something in this vaccine that works. It clearly works. The only worry I do have is the after effects, if there is going to be any. But if it's the only way we can get things back to sort of some sort of semi-reality, then that's yeah. I do need rest, blood. I do need blood. I do need blood. I need your blood. Yes, I do need rest. But I'll be okay. I don't have much longer to go. I'm actually gonna phone one of my colleagues round about 6 a.m. and just tell him to get up here and cover up here because yeah, it's not gonna hurt. And he'll get a bit of overtime out of it. I'll make sure he gets some. He'll agree to it. I'm sure he will. I hope he does anyway, but I don't care if he doesn't. I'll just lock up and alarm the place. If anyone needs us, there's always somebody else kicking around, So, have I got more coffee? Not yet, but I'm going to. I've got a flask through there, so I just use that. But I forget about it half the time, and I'm online, and then the phone's going, and then I'm like, oh, my coffee's cold. But I still drink it because I quite like cold coffee. I had cold coffee, blood. Yeah, I've had blood, I've had coffee, I've had hand sanitizer. Well, I haven't had that yet, but it might be the next step. Tell you what, here we go. I didn't do that really, I promise. I'm not that silly, Might taste nice. Get me drunk, that's what it would do. I'd maybe fall asleep and then the night would pass quicker. Yeah, but all the other chemicals would probably just kill me, that's all, And that would never do at all, guys, come on. You don't want me to leave you just yet, I don't leave just yet, God, I've got things to do. I've got Barbados to go to, I've got holidays to take. I tell you, I'm taking them this summer. That's it. It's been the year. As you guys know, I know everyone's had some really dreadful experiences. I won't go too much into it because it's not, I don't want to drag too much up again. But so I'm gonna stop complaining because I know one thing I've always said, guys. No matter how bad things are, and I'm talking for me, there's always somebody else worse off than yourself, and that I'm talking about for me. There's always somebody worse than me out there, who's had it worse than me. So enemy. So blood, don't you like cold coffee? How could you? Force has popped in a few times over the last few days when I've been online. As I said, I'm not going to be online for too long. I'm using my phone, I haven't connected it, so I'm not sure whether it'll disconnect by itself, with the power, because it uses a lot of power, which means I need a new phone or a new battery, preferably a new phone, guys. So, guys, get your suggestions in on the bit where you type down below, that part, and yeah, give me some suggestions. I think I've asked this before. But I really could do with a new phone. So maybe next month I'll get myself a new phone. Trying to get a PS5 is impossible at the moment, so I'm giving up on that idea till about May, June, something like that. So Andrew, I have a question. Does Scotland have Bath and Body Works? We have a thing called the Body Shop. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's very similar. It's the same sort of thing. It's called the Body Shops. They're all closed just now, obviously, until April. But when they're open, they're called the Body Shop, and they do all these scents and stuff like that. Yeah, do you know something? I'm using an iPhone, and I always had Samsungs. And I'm going back to a Samsung. I've made up my mind. That's it. I want my Samsung back. Tried the iPhone. I mean, it took me so long to get used to it, and even now, after couple of years, I'm still getting used to the phone. And for me, that is not the sign of a good phone. For me. I know some people love iPhones, which is fine. But they're just personally not for me at all. No, they're just not for me. So, yeah, Samsung will be the next. I shall return to the Samsung. Okay? Just to let you know. I told you I'm losing the plot, Sarah. I need to check something. Just give me a second. I want to see if this works. Right. I'm good. Oh, don't know what happened there. I'm just checking my part. It's weird because, like, sometimes when I'm using this program, the power level goes down so quickly, but it's hardly went down at all tonight. So yeah, I've just had a message from a lovely man called Richard, who will gladly come in at 6 a.m. for me. And well, he's just down there, and he's basically manning a very empty business centre. So he is in this morning anyway. So he's happy enough to come here and just give me a bit of a break, you know. So that means in just under 4 hours time I can go home and rest up. Yes, but we do have a thing called the Body Shop. Sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? Oh, I'm going to the Body Shop tonight. Oh, right, okay. Heard about these body shops, you know. All sorts happening there. Oh yeah, all that selling of cosmetics and scents and candles. Yeah, that's what it is, you know. So disgusting. Body I knew, that's why I said it. That's why I said it like that. Because I knew somebody, whoever was online, blood, would think, it's the same thing like Sarah was talking about. You know, you buy things like perfumes, colognes, you get candles, you get bath bombs, all that sort of thing. The stuff you buy for your sister, or your mum, or your great great granny, and then suddenly you say, hey, here's a bath bomb for you, 101-year-old great great granny, and oh, thank you, I'll give it a go. And she tries lifting it and then takes it to the bath and she falls head in first. Oh, I wonder where Granny is. And then you walk in and find her upside down with the bath bomb foaming up. sorry. I can't believe I just came out with that. The things that go through my head. I promise it is tiredness to a degree. I've just got this image in my head right now of grandmother in the bath head first with a exploding bath bomb. Yeah, they do. I need to be quiet because I've got a guy upstairs. Well, quiet-ish. He drinks a lot, so he's probably sleeping anyway. So he's always out, but I don't know where he goes because all the bars are closed. And then he's got his key, and I hear him coming in, and then he'll shout hello. He's from Italy, and so he's maybe got, I don't know, a group somewhere he goes to or something. Oh my god. Anyway, let's move on from that subject. So yeah, gaming wise, guys, getting a PS5 has just been so difficult. So I'm putting that on hold. Exactly. And you know as well, when you talk about these bath bombs and like bubble bath. I don't know why I'm finding the word bubble bath funny, but you know bubble baths and foam baths, right? And people, they don't. You're meant to only put like a small amount in, I think. But when I used to do it, I don't have a bath. I actually just have a shower. I got the whole thing converted in my bathroom at home. But what I actually used to do, I used to like throw a whole packet in, and then I'd be like, "Oh, why is it so bubbly in here? You know? Oh right, okay. Add a small amount. Of course, I don't read the labels, and it's just like do 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 that sort of thing. Bubble bars. Mhm. Yes. I should give them a go one day. Might calm me down. There's Xanax bars. That's different. No, maybe I should go to the doctor and say, Doctor, I'm laughing at the most ridiculous of things. I was laughing at the thought of my grandmother falling into a bath head first with a bath bomb. He'd probably burst out laughing. I'm sure he would not. Say, okay, it'd be like this. Hold on, where's the phone? Hello? Oh, I have to pay for that one. Yes, I'm phoning to refer a patient. His name's Mr. Scott. Quickly, come down here right now. I've got to be careful because that phone actually transfers to another hotel, so I need to be careful. Oops. You're supposed to. Yeah, that's exactly it, Sarah. That's what was happening. So I was just putting far too much in it. So Blood Digger. I'm saying your full name in a very pronounced fashion. What have you been playing lately? What games are you? Oh, I've got indigestion with that coffee. It was cold. What games have you been playing lately? I know, Sarah, you've been playing a bit of Tetris as usual. You're loving every second of it. I've been playing a game called Phoenix Rising. It's a role-playing game. When I get a chance, might get a quick hour in before my work, and I'm loving every minute of it. It is fantastic. I find it quite difficult to find a really good RPG nowadays. It's not an MMO or nothing like that. It's just basically a basic RPG, but it's got a great storyline, and it's got a very fair difficulty curve, if that makes sense. You know, it's not, or you can change the difficulty, of course, but I'm talking about if you play it on normal, it is genuinely still quite a tough game, you know? I'm gonna check something again. So, guys, the snow is gone. But it's nice just to actually be able to go outside and walk without having to walk in ice and snow like this and trudge and slip everywhere, and it's such a relief. So I'm hoping maybe it might just hold off until spring comes. It would be nice, you know, 'cause I hate this. But it's not cold just now. It must be about, it's about 50 odd degrees. It's not too bad. I know next week, or sorry, the weekend, we're going to hit possibly up to 61 degrees, which is extremely unusual for this time of year. Then it's meant to drop like a stone, well below zero. So hopefully that'll be the last blast of winter we get. I've been playing, you haven't been playing much, just Devil May Cry 5, which I still need to play, by the way. And I know you've asked me many times to do this. I will do it. It will happen. I promise, mate. Forza Horizon 4 and The Witcher 3. Sarah, this is a game I've mentioned to you before, The Witcher 3. You must give it a try. I know you're not huge into those sort of games, but I think you'd be captivated by it. Mortal Kombat 11 and Doom. You know, I really enjoyed. I watched a guy playing Mortal Kombat 11. Now I remember Mortal Kombat from most generations. Maybe not so the earliest one, but maybe the second earliest. But I really enjoyed Mortal Kombat 11. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed enjoyed the guy playing it. I liked the fact that he got into it. He was live streaming it, of course, and it was great. It was really really good fun. And Doom Eternal, haven't played Doom Eternal. The last Doom I played was the 1916 version. Yes, I'm that old, you know. Back in 1916, we had Doom, you know. Well, they did have a Doom back in 1916, but 2016 version, you know. And I was just a young lad. I was only 12 years old. Yeah, right. But you know what I mean. And I live streamed that game once, and I was trolled. It was one of the first games I was ever trolled on online, and it really upset me. It didn't upset me, I don't mean it like that, but it did upset me, because people were like saying, "Oh, you noob! You ever played any of these type of games before?" And I was like, I felt like saying, "Excuse me, I've played Destiny for absolutely years. How dare you?" But you know, I had to rein it in, because it would have made it worse. I would have got trolled even further. So yeah. You're playing some great games. WoW Below Zero. Yeah, well, look, Sarah, it was -6. Well, -6 in Fahrenheit. As I said the last time, -23 in centigrade, which is about the same thing. So we used to use Fahrenheit, as I said, guys. We don't use that now. That's what we used to use, you know, like if you speak to an older person and you say to them, "Oh, it's going to be -23 Celsius today," they won't understand what you're saying. So you have to then say to them, "Oh, it's going to be Fahrenheit." Then they're like, "Oh, I see." You know, it's like, but then I don't understand meters and centimeters. I need to be explained in foot and inches. I don't understand. It's not that I don't understand it. I would have to convert it. I don't get meters. We use miles in this country. We don't use kilometers. And again, kilometers, I have no idea. But a lot of people on the mainland, like the continent, they use kilometers, and it's very strange, you know, for me too. But when I was in Canada, I noticed they used kilometers. But when I was in the US, I noticed they used miles. Just some education. Well, any time I've been in both countries, haven't been away for a while. I'm gonna get some coffee, guys. Oh, something to show you, by the way. Something you may all love and adore with a passion. Oh, I've got some juice. Oh, that's warm now. That's nice and hot. That's better. It's nice and warm now. I have Bang Bang noodles. The healthiest lunch known to man. And finally, oh, it's quite warm. But I'm tempted. Gonna have a quick break. Even though I'm on one just now, but you know what I mean. That kind of break. Yes. I know it's bad and it's naughty, but no. As much coffee as I do, I drink far too much coffee. I drink a ridiculous amount of coffee. That's probably why I can't sleep, you know, when I go home. Would you like to see the toilets? Look at me in the ladies' toilets. See, ladies get bigger toilets, right? This is what we get. This little room like this. Yeah, they get this big thing. You know? That's a sexist. Come on, guys. Am I right? Am I right? Oh. Yes. Here we go. I'm going outside for a quick cigarette. I get it there. trying to give up, by the way. Hey, it's my only vice now. There we go. Very bright, very bright. And this car is a Polish number plate, PL. And that is the emergency use vehicle. It's maybe lagging a bit, guys, because sometimes when I come outside it does that. How could you not like Bang Bang Noodles? Thank you, exactly. Yes, us men have to suffer. Yet the women employees get like an amazing big space to just relax in. But then again, they've got a baby thing as well.